Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dainty Seamstress. Thank you for joining me. Today I am going to be sharing with you my experience with Blythe doll neck joints. So recently I purchased some neck joints from Beth Ramsden. She's here on YouTube. She's an amazing doll artist and she also makes clothes and she's all around amazing. So please go and check out her channel, and if you want to purchase the neck joints, I'll have the link in the description and also her channel. So I purchased three in the lightest color they had, tan, and then the darker color. So they came attached to the card, but I took them off, of course. So I put in neck joints in this doll, and it's a work in progress. This is Joby. So he has a neck joint now, and he can move his head up a little bit, down, to the sides, like all around. Great. So I will say with this one, I did have a bit of trouble getting it inside because his head seems to be smaller, so the neck joint didn't fit like it was supposed to. So if you go over to her channel, she has a tutorial on how to install the neck joints. And the first doll that she tried to put the neck joint in, she had the same problem. So I was happy to see that and know how I can fix it. All she did was she took off a little bit from off the top here and on the bottoms using something like this. This is a utility knife, a box cutter, if you will, and just kind of just shaved some off as much as you need for it to be able to fit in. So Joby has his done. Now with my doll, I didn't have any trouble getting the neck joint inside of her head. So you can, let me see if I can show you. You can kind of see it there. And it's really smooth the way her neck moves. And so I'm really happy with the neck joints. She can finally look up. We're looking up all 2024, you guys. Keep your heads up. So I'm so happy that she can look up now. So her pictures are going to be a lot better because of that. And Beth also on the tutorial lists the supplies, and she shows you what you can use to install the neck joint. She had a hand drill that she used in little drill bits that look like these. I have the drill bits and I do have the hand drill too, but I don't know where it is right now, and so I just used my electric drill, which worked perfectly fine. This is the one that I have. It's a Black & Decker. It's from IKEA, but you can get one. They have these at Walmart. And then it also came with the drill bits, and I also have screwdrivers to unscrew the backs of their heads. I also used this to cut the neck peg off. It was a lot easier. This was a lot sharper than my box cutter because I used the box cutter for my other crafts, paper crafts, cutting foam board and stuff like that. So today I'm going to be giving Jade a neck joint. So this is Jade. She is tan. I think it's light tan or something like that. This is like one of my favorite dolls because of the eyeshadow. I love that she comes with the yellow eyeshadow. It's so cute. And the little peachy blush. She's adorable. So she's going to be getting a neck joint so she can look up. Look how sad. Look at how sad they are with their heads down. She's like, oh, I'm getting a neck joint today. She's nervous. And honestly, I was nervous about installing these neck joints when I saw Beth doing it. I was like, that looks really easy. But for some reason, I'm feeling nervousness. And so you just got to do stuff sometimes. You can't be nervous. You can't be anxious. You just got to take a deep breath and just try. Put forth an effort, and you'll be very surprised how things just really run smoothly. And so we're gonna start by unscrewing her screws off of the back of her head. So I'm going to tilt my camera down so you can see what's going on. Okay, so let's look at the neck joint. This is the neck joint. It has two parts. This part, I don't know what to call it really. And then this is the part where the neck will go inside. So it's going to sit on top of the neck like this. And as you can see, it moves and pivots. Right? So I'm gonna take this part out. Be very careful. The next thing I'm gonna do is unscrew the back of her head. So I have my screwdriver. Now I'm just going to pop her head open, just applying some pressure to the sides of the heads. Now, sometimes I like to take my little flathead screwdriver, turn the body like that, and so where it's opening here, you can gently push that in, it'll pop the head right open. Do the same thing for this side. And oh, wow. So the head will fall right out if you don't hold it. So there's the head. So I'm just going to put that down, and I'm going to now take my X-Acto knife because it's really sharp, and I'm going to cut off the neck peg here. So now I'm just going to show you the neck peg, the neck part, and then this portion of the joint. It just sits right on top like that. So now I'm just going to take the smallest drill bit that I'm having, and this is, I think it's 1/16. I'm gonna open my drill. Take this out, put this in. Let's see. Make sure it's nice and snug and tight so it doesn't slip out. And let's see, that can be fixed a little bit better. All right, make sure it's tight. I have the speed up to 15. All right, I'm gonna also plug this back in a little bit because it goes faster when it's plugged in. And all I'm gonna do is stick this through the neck peg, and you want to make sure, in the video she tells you to make sure that you're drilling straight down and not at an angle. So right in the center. And what I did was there's a seam here or a line here where they put the doll together, and I just make sure that my drill bit is matching up with that line. That's how I put the mark there. So I'm just gonna drill it a little bit, just enough for you to be able to see where you're going to be drilling. And then I'm going to drill for real now. And I'm pulling it out because it's marked now, so I don't need to have the cap on. And you can see it's right in the center. And I'm pulling it out to get the pieces from the inside so it's not clogging the way for the screw. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull it out. All right. And there it is. And so now with the peg on, I just had to see what it looked like. Now I'm going to change my drill bit to the larger drill bit, which is this one. Because she was saying that you want a drill bit that is going to be smaller than the actual screw, so it's not super loose when you're screwing it in. So I'm going to screw that in. Okay. And now I'm going to make a bigger hole for the screw to go in. I'm going to place this round portion of the neck joint on the top of the neck, and I'm going to take my screw, place it on the neck joint, and I'm going to screw in the screw. So I'm just going to put it on here and I'm going to turn it a little bit. And so the screw is supposed to lay flat up against the rounded part. So you just screw it down. And there we have it. So that's what it looks like on. So it's a little, it's not, it doesn't match the skin exactly, but I think it's going to be as close as it's going to get. It's okay. The next thing you're going to do is take the bigger part of the neck joint, turn it upside down with the flat side up, and you're going to stick it onto the neck. And as you can see, it pivots and it moves up and down and side to side and all around. Very, I mean, you know, it's 3D printed, so there's some little ridges, but like she said, it holds the neck pose without it wobbling and it's not loose. So I really love this. This is truly a blessing to have. I'm really happy about these joints. And so now this is the easiest part, just closing it up, which again, with this particular Blythe head, I didn't have any problems closing the head. So I'm sticking the back on first, and it kind of pops when you put it in, like there's a kind of popping noise, like it snaps in is what I mean to say. So now I'm gonna stand up so you can see. So you're gonna hold it really good. It's in place. And then closed up, match everything up, make sure there's no hair in between the gaps of the head. Let me see, I think there's something I need to adjust back here. Or maybe not, there's nothing to adjust. So then, let me see, something's weird. Let me check something out really quick. Okay, so I'm just gonna snap her head closed. And you see it snaps like that. Snap that side closed. Get this hair out of the way. Let's see. Again, you don't want to put too much pressure, so just gently, there you go, and snap that closed. And then I'm just gonna snap this bottom part, and then you see it's closed all the way. And the next thing you're gonna do, last but not least, is screw the head back in. Oh no, please don't fall in there. That happened to me when I did Joby's head. The screw fell right in that little hole, and yeah, it was okay because I was opening him up, not closing him. All right, so I'm all done with installing her neck joint. I put her clothes back on, and let's take a look at her neck now. So as you can see from the side, she's facing forward, and then we're just gonna, that's about as far back as it goes for her to look up. And you can see that she's looking up. You can also see the neck joint from the front when her neck's all the way up, all the way back. She can put it down like it was, tilted to the side, to the other side, all around, corner, back, front, corner, side to side. It's lovely. Oh, isn't she adorable? All right, so I recommend these neck joints if you don't mind doing the installation. I haven't tried any other neck joints, but I'm pretty pleased with the ones that I have. And I think to save myself some of the hassle, I'm gonna try to stick to ordering these dolls from AliExpress now that I know that the neck joints work very well with them. And as for the boy dolls from the place that I order from, maybe I'll try a different neck joint for them just to see. But overall, I like Beth Ramsden's neck joints, and I recommend them. All of my dolls are happy, and everybody else will be getting neck joints too, but not all at once. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to have Beth's information linked below where you can go and subscribe to her channel and check it out. And also you'll be able to go to her website and purchase neck joints. She also has dolls for sale, I believe. She customizes, she makes clothes for them, and she also has some patterns that are uploaded. Some are free, some you have to pay for, but they are very affordable. And I'm sure you're gonna love her content, so please go and support her. She also has a Patreon. So yes, if you enjoyed this video, comment, let me know, have you ordered her joints before? How do you like them? Will this be something that you're going to install in your doll? Again, I know I keep saying it, but you can comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the very next video. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.